really need a visa.
Any proof of income?
I recorded this CD. It still sells in some markets. Wait.
Well, I got one more assignment for you. You know how sensitive my laptop is. Keep it safe until I get back.
No problem.
Hi, I'm Peely for T Radio V. You have a Peely in your household?
I do have a Peely in my household, and she's our nanny, and she's wonderful. And I just learned how to spell it, because Peely, now that's not your real name, right?
No.
What is it?
Well, you try.
Piedad is hers.
Yeah, it's not
I
mine.
just got an airplane ticket for her, so I'm trying to. But what is yours?
Maria del Pilar.
Pilar.
And that's one name.
Okay.
Pilar.
Her name, Pilar, is her first name.
Right.
And how do you spell Peely?
P-I-L-I.
P-I-L-I.
Yes.
I think she told me P-I-L-Y.
Oh, maybe she wants to give
Yeah.
a more exotic.
Yeah. She's older than you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know it's not a dog.
No. She's wonderful. She's great. I love her.
And so is this movie. How was it working with such a lovely Hispanic cast?
Well, I was not as familiar with the Hispanic cast, but I learned when I started shooting. They're huge stars, and everybody knows who they are. And it turned out, I saw the movie a week ago, and you always worry because I didn't understand everything they were shooting, and you're thinking, well, this, is it going to be quality? And I loved it. You don't have to speak Spanish. You will get all the comedy, all the jokes. You'll get the chemistry and the love. I mean, you'll laugh when you're supposed to laugh, and you'll cry when you're supposed to cry. But it looks fantastic, and so I'm very happy, to be a small part of it. Because when I read the script, they said, well, we're filming in Mexico City, which I'm like, wow, I love that.
Down.
I love that. You're staying in a great hotel. You get to eat whatever you want to eat. I was like, oh, okay, I'm in. But I worked with mostly Laura, she's, I didn't know much about her before I got there either. She's amazing. And you're trusting these guys. They say they know what they're doing. And but it turned out way better than I could have even imagined. And like I say, I'm not just recommending it to my Spanish-speaking friends. Everybody, if I can understand it, anybody can. And it's a classic romantic comedy. It's family. You really want this guy and this woman to figure out a way to get together. And hopefully my character helps with that a little bit. I play a father figure. But it was fun. And the end result, which is not always the case, I've done 120 some movies, and about 3 of them were good. So, I feel, the end result is better than I ever imagined.
But we're so happy to see you back on the big screen.
Oh,
we're
yes.
just commenting that behind the
fun.
scenes.
Thank
Yes?
you. Yeah.
Better than TV, you'd say?
Well, I do a lot. I mean, last year, I loved the movie Hit and Run that I did with Bradley Cooper and Dax Shepard. And I did a Tyler Perry movie. I thought that was a fun switch. TV, I do a lot of TV. I'm a guy where, this summer I filmed 3 movies and 3 television shows. And I also did stand-up comedy. So if I could be like a George Clooney and film 1 movie a year and make all my money, but I'm not. I'm a guy that's an actor that has to do this or do that. And I think it makes it more fun for me, than being a giant movie star. It's easy for me to say that, but, it's fun. I could go down to Mexico City for a week and film this movie, and then I could jump over here and do this other thing, and it keeps it definitely interesting.
Mexico City plays a huge part in the movie. It's kind of like a character in the
Oh,
movie.
definitely.
What did you like about being in Mexico City?
Well, I think if you're from America and the only thing you know about Mexico City is the news, then you don't know Mexico City. And and people always say, well, what's it like there? And my friend Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's his favorite place to film. He's done many movies, I don't know, Commando or whatever. He's worked there a lot. He just loves it. I think that if they say, is it safe there? And I say, well, if you feel safe in Los Angeles or Chicago or Des Moines, you're going to feel safe in Mexico City. It's 100%, If you're looking for trouble, it's also a good place.
Of course. But you can also find that in LA.
Exactly, of course. But I think it's, it's wonderful for me because the food and the people, it's a real experience. It's not like, oh, I'm going to, drive down here and have, eat some tacos and whatever. I mean, Mexico City has its own culture, and it's a real experience. It's like being on a vacation, and you also happen to be filming 12 hours a day. But you soak something up from being there that hopefully you could take back with you, and you feel like you've actually traveled. And we go to Mexico a lot for you know, to Cabo, to all these different places. But, you know,
The
Mexico
city.
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe. I loved it.